We've just hit 6 million subscribers on the Diary of a CEO. So me and my team would like to do something we've never done before as a little thank you. And we're calling it the Diary of a CEO subscriber raffle. And here is how it works. Every episode this month, we're going to pick 3 current subscribers at random. And we'll send one of you a £1,000 voucher, one of you tickets to come and watch the Diary of a CEO behind the scenes live with our team. And one of you will have a 10-minute phone call with me to discuss whatever you want to talk about. If you're a subscriber, you're in the raffle. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to do something that me and my team love doing so much. It is the greatest honor of my lifetime, and I hope it continues off into the future. Let's get to the episode. Dr. Mike, considering everything you do, from your podcast to all of the content you produce across your channels to the stuff you do in TV, everything, social media, all of it, how do you summarize the overarching mission that you're on at?
And she's still alive. If she looked down, there would have been certain parts of her body where she could see straight through her skin, her tissue, her muscle, and see her bones. There were giant holes all over the lower half of her body. She was completely covered in feces. There was feces in her stomach, inside her stomach, in her mouth, and even her ears. She had been trapped on this couch for the past 12 years of her life. By the time that she was found, she had melted through the couch into a hole and her skin was fusing with the brown leather. The only contents found in her stomach would be sofa cushion foam and feces. Did she eat it out of desperation? Was she fed it? We don't know. The worst part is, we're still unclear why any of this happened. There are theories that range from locked-in syndrome, where someone is fully conscious but unable to move their bodies.
Would you say you love your fans?
Very much.
Yes?
Truthful.
Do you love them all the time?
I love them always, but I think sometimes they can hurt my feelings. And sometimes I don't like them, but I love them always. Does that make sense?
Yes.
She's being truthful.
Girl, I love you. That was such a sweet answer.
I love you so much. It's a hard relationship, I
know,
think.
yeah.
That's sort of like weirdly parasocial, but it feels very real to me. So sometimes it's hard, but I love them very much.
Have you ever DM'd a fan just to chat?
Yeah. Oh yeah. All the time.
Yeah. What about befriended a fan?
Yes, it's happened
Okay.
3 times. Very
That's
close
very
friends.
specific.
Very close, like 7 to 12 years of friendship in
Oh, cool.
at this point.
Your fans are
that you spoke, I mean, one of the most positive things about all your comments was actually about my dad and about that year of 1986.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's you know why? Because I'm sure we're going to talk about the rivalry between the drivers. When you're teammate and things like this. But when Keke arrived your dad in the team or just before, we already had some comments that because Keke had a very different style than mine, and he's going to beat me, he's going to destroy me, or whatever. You could. But the most important is the relation between the two, because of different characters and nationality. Is going to be odd, but at the end it was maybe one of my best year with a teammate. Going back to the 86, at the end of the year, the last race.
Things get complicated.
So me and Logan both bought punks. You guys have probably seen on his Twitter that he bought a bunch of crypto punks at the same time, right?
Yep.
Gary pulled us
Yep.
in that call.
Yep.
So have you ever told that story?
No.
Gary V, it's like 11 p.m. just out of nowhere, just calls me and he's like, "Yo, I got like 30 people to call, hop in." I'm like, I don't care. He's like, "It'll be the best decision of your life. Just get in." I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And so I just joined the call. And I just see like Logan and I don't even know these other people. I don't know, put them on blast.
Every heavy hitter you can imagine who's worth $1 billion was on this one call, and Gary V is in the little corner, the little square. He's going, CryptoPunks. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be the next Facebook. Where all of us were like, okay,
Everyone's
Gary.
judging. I'm texting Logan.
He's
I'm like,
is
Gary
this,
lost
is
his
this
mind.
legit? Bro, all of us are like, yo, Gary's nuts. Yo, Gary was right again.
And I bought a
called body dealers, and they come crawling in begging the Squid Game actor, "Can I have your son's body?" So with that being said, we will be back on schedule on May 5th with new episodes every Wednesdays and Sundays, audio and visual here on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. But thank you guys for understanding. And I promise I'm working so hard to make up for the time that I was sick. And let's get into it. Today, we're talking about ghost doctors. This is not some sort of weird urban legend of a doctor who died and now they just haunt the operating room and they're standing.
We've just hit 6 million subscribers on the Diary of a CEO. So me and my team would like to do something we've never done before as a little thank you. And we're calling it the Diary of a CEO subscriber raffle. And here is how it works. Every episode this month, we're going to pick 3 current subscribers at random. And we'll send one of you a £1,000 voucher, one of you tickets to come and watch the Diary of a CEO behind the scenes live with our team. And one of you will have a 10-minute phone call with me to discuss whatever you want to talk about. If you're a subscriber, you're in the raffle. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to do something that me and my team love doing so much. It is the greatest honor of my lifetime, and I hope it continues off into the future. Let's get to the episode. Dr. Mike, considering everything you do, from your podcast to all of the content you produce across your channels to the stuff you do in TV, everything, social media, all of it, how do you summarize the overarching mission that you're on at? What actually happened?
A foreign ally contacted CIA and said, you have somebody inside your organization sharing information on operations, officers, assets to an enemy country. They deployed us to the country and crafted new identities, new aliases, so that we could build new sources of intelligence and try to find the mole.
And we were really successful in doing that.
Nobody felt like they were in imminent danger, but then that changed. My presence in the enemy country became known. I called G and said, I'm commitment worthy.
And from that, I knew that something was wrong. Because it is very real that you can be disappeared by a foreign adversary.
Or worse, being captured. And the president can plausibly deny that you're CIA. So I had to try to escape the country. But everything went wrong.
And what happens next?
A horrible story. So
this is the first time I'm setting you at home a challenge when you listen to this episode. Can you figure out which country Andrew and Jihi were